Guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Blueprint channel. It's TK here, and today I'm gonna show you some of my attacks with the Super BARCH in High Legends on the last day. Let's just jump into some of these attacks and see what I did. Okay guys, we are on Swifty space, and this is the first space that we're going to be hitting. And if you take a look at what is next to the eagle, that's a lot of value for the Super Archers, because cloning and doing this small and Warden Blimp for the Town Hall, it's not going to give you that much of a value. So here I'm investing the Warden and just sending the Blimp slightly angled in case he has the tornado in front of that multi. Now let these sweepers push you, then freeze them, because now this sweeper is generating the air to push you again, so you don't need to worry about it anymore. Even if you miss the freeze at the beginning, don't worry, always do it. I didn't clone perfectly, okay? I wish I could have cloned to the right side of the eagle, but it wasn't perfect. Not always you're gonna clone perfectly, but here we are just demolishing this core. And now the main I would say the main objective is to kind of make the right choice of reaching Town Hall, which I always choose most of the time, at least the queen side, because I don't want to end on the queen. It just deals so much damage if I miss with my headhunters or something. So at the beginning I can just funnel these heroes with the mini warden to go in for that Town Hall. Now if you take a closer look, the walls are a bit difficult to break, but you can kind of target these walls right here that are behind the Town Hall. Just make sure your heroes, first thing first, go inside this multi, because otherwise it's just going to be a bit annoying to deal some damage. And yeah, we're just kind of funneling the heroes on the 6 o'clock so they don't go running around the base. And once we have that expo tanked with either king or other barbarians, you can drop that wall break and have it safely to go there. Now you noticed I didn't funnel too much on this side because I didn't want my king to go into the Town Hall. I didn't have to have the king there when I had the invis and my queen, so they are fine reaching the Town Hall with themselves. King can do his job down below, and later on you can now see where to add the royal champion. Sometimes it's good to add her down here, but because we have this expo, kind of annoying, because the queen is going to go down and the expo will be on the royal champion. So I was like, let me add her on top. So I just finish on the expo in this scenario. Few headhunters for the enemy RC just to get her through, and you're seeing now I'm dropping some barbarians to get these skellies of my royal champion. Always have some barbarians in your pocket just to drop it at the back end, because it's going to be nice. Champion ability goes off, 3 barbarians tanking for this expo. This is important. You need to always have it, man, because if I didn't have those 3 barbarians, my royal champion would have actually received so much more damage. And you are seeing now having leftover barbarians is really nice. Now you might be saying, well, this is getting so close. That's true, but I managed to keep my royal champion alive. That is the most important thing with the other half of your Sui. And let's go to the next attack. Okay guys, we have Qureshi right here. A lot of you know him. He plays, I believe so, in Bad Singer. We actually had a few wars with them with Persian Empire, but this is his base. Now in Legends League I kind of try to find different methods of attacking the same base, because it could be easier to reach the 3-star. Sometimes you may get lucky and get the 3-star, but what if there is an easier way? And this is what I mean by easier. Nothing too fancy, a simple blimp for the Town Hall. Now you noticed I use 1 minion to tank a few shots off the air defense, blimping and emptying the blimp on that empty spot in case there is giant bombs, and then cloning to the left. Now if I was kind of going from this angle, I would automatically clone into the expo and try to get the monolith. And because I went from the other angle and I was like, maybe he doesn't have air traps there, just in case, I went from off angle. That's what I'm trying to say. A lot of people are right-handed, so this bottom here is easier to blimp. It's closer to your fingers and everything. Anyway, now we're again choosing the closest path to the eagle. You don't want to really kind of finish or reach the eagle really late, because it's just going to damage your heroes a lot. Dealing with the CC nicely. It's not ice golem, so you can use your heroes to kind of make it faster. Go for it. And one thing I'm going to tell you, just remember that one hog rider, okay? Keep that in mind, okay? The way I use it, okay? Just keep that in mind. Now going in, you can see now the way I'm wall breaking is a bit weird because these wall breakers are not going to target perfectly. It's not going to be a perfect wall break because yeah, it went to that compartment when the expo, I believe in my opinion, could be actually a good compartment to break through, which now I'm doing with my other wall break. And here I'm funneling these buildings so later on the king doesn't really go outside. But because I don't have many wall breakers left, and the base, if you take a closer look at this side, everything is closed. It's a closed compartment base, so it's really annoying for the super barge. And here, watch what I do. I pop the queen and not the warden ability, because now the queen can do some damage, and here is where I pop the warden to keep her even more alive. I could have done the opposite as well, but I wanted my king to kind of be more protected. I added the royal champion now on the bottom side, and this is where this compartment is deadly, the rage compartment. So I could have waited with the champion. That was a mistake by me, so the champion got targeted with the scatter. This is where I could have dropped it because the scatter will be targeting my king, and the king is full HP. You might be saying, how is he full HP? It's mainly because he went on the outside. Now look at this, 2 barb on these 2 cannons, 1 on each, will take it out. Again, I have small amount of barbarians, but I still have barbarians. That is important. A lot of people just spam their just when they see maybe they're failing, or when they see things are not looking good, they just spam the barbs. Sometimes you need to kind of hold it. And yeah, you remember that one high rider that I told you about? It's coming down to this archer tower that is on the other side of the wall. Now a lot of you ask me, what is the miner for? What is the hog rider for? This is exactly what it's for. That one miner or the one hog rider that I spend can give you 8 more cups. Simple as that, man. So let's go to the next attack. Hopefully I don't make these type of stupid mistakes. Okay, we are on Kaddiel's base, and yeah, man, a lot of you might know Kaddiel. He was the god of hybrid. Okay, so he's right now in Legends. I believe he's between hogs. I'm not too sure, I haven't been watching his videos lately, but yeah, very decent player. Again, in bad Zinger, I believe so. So this is his base, man. A very crazy base, because look at his rage. I love the way these rages are. And this base, we have different approach, because with this approach I can get decent value on surroundings on the town hall. That's why I choose it. And again, doesn't matter, let the super push you, then freeze it, or freeze it and just not let it push you, but it doesn't matter, you're gonna reach it anyway. There's nothing that can stop you. I landed on the giant bomb with the new CC combination. Of course, you can land on a few bombs, giant bombs, any bomb you want, and won't get damaged still. And here, look at the way these archers are going. Because I can get the eagle, I chose this angle mainly, okay, mainly. But look at that, beautiful value. But again, there's a lot of the base left on the other side, with still a rage tower that just went active. So by the time I'm gonna reach it, it's gonna go active probably again, and also a monolith. Now never start your attack into a monolith, because if you're unlucky with a few barbarian drops, you might get your king targeted, or your queen targeted, or even electro titan, and you're just gonna lose them. You're gonna lose them. And you saw what I did with this storage right here. This was the storage that could have made my queen walk back to the monolith, so I had to get rid of it. Don't worry if you have to spend a few barbs on it, just go for it. This is not a really guide video, but I'm trying to give you some tips as well as we're watching some of my attacks. And yeah, just go through this space. Again, this rage tower could actually come up, I believe so. I tried to wall break this corner, so in case my queen kind of goes weird, she can come back out, but it didn't work out. Now yeah, some barbarians on those defenses, and these wall breakers are not working nicely, man. Okay, I can already see my queen going really bad, which she did. Now with the queen, you're seeing I'm a bit patient with my champion. I don't need her right now, but I will need her later in the base, I think so. Okay, this won't be a swag champion. Okay, I'm just gonna use her. Now queen taking weird path, but it's fine. She's gonna be able to help my champion deal with the expo and the multi. But look at this, 1 barbarian for this monolith, in case there is some skellies, you never know. But then the rest of the barbs, that 1 barbarian can also get you some giant bombs or anything. But the main thing was the skellies, to not let my champion deal with the skellies right next to the monolith. So I tried to pull it early, and you can see already this is what it comes down to: champion ability and another 3-star. Okay guys, we are on DRAGO's base. And DRAGO is, I think, the top attacker of India, so he's rank 1. He's always been rank 1, I think, when I see him in the rankings. And yeah, this blimp is a bit interesting because I funneled right and left, tried to tank for the archer tower and maybe the warden. My loons got enough traps, and now we are landing on the rage tower. Now look at this. This is where I kind of know when my archers shoot the CC, they're gonna give me the monolith. I don't need the warden for such high value archers. Keep in mind, my loons was the main thing that made this blimp happen. You need to make sure with the barbarians you take out the few early defenses that may be there, and then your main loon push will be for that ego that you can just get any trap next to it. That is enough. Not a lot of people are going to stack air mines or like black air bombs or anything, or seeking air mines is their name, SAMs there. Okay, it's always 2 if the base builder or the base designer or whatever, they are really good with traps. There's always 2. There is not more than 2. So just find it. Even if you find 1 with your blimp's still gonna make it. And that is one of the most nicest blimp ever, because take a look at in front of the town hall. These are the type of bases that they are really tough, but that wall breaker that I just did was telling me that it's possible to wall break behind town hall. I wanted to kind of open these walls so the king and queen all go for the town hall, which now it worked out, but it was a bit late. So now the queen, yeah, she might go out, I think, but just watch out. Yeah, I popped the warden because I don't know, after the update my warden doesn't follow the king sometimes, so it's a bit weird. He always goes to the queen, and my warden ability won't be with the king and his ability sometimes. So yeah, champion on the top side. I kind of sent some barbarians at the end. I knew my warden might get the town hall, because you can see now my warden left the queen and the king started shooting the town hall. So warden is a bit weird. Make sure you take a closer look to him and pay attention. Again, some barbarians at the back end for these 3 defenses will be amazing, or to even kill the queen. Simple as that. Drop some barbs, drop the headhunters. I know I didn't kill the queen, but I have enough hero abilities to finish off this base, and it was mainly with that super archer opener. It was amazing having to hold my warden on this type of bases that have a rage tower in front of the town hall. It's amazing, man. It's the best way to take them out. And that was it, guys, for the video. I really hope you enjoyed watching these attacks, learned a few things that you may have not known about the Super BARCH strategy. As always, the link of the strategy will be down below in the description, and I really hope you're having an absolutely amazing day so far. Hope I see you soon on the next one, so take care and peace.